How's it going, everybody? Brother Kimo here from Reload Hawaii, and thank you for watching another video. If it's your first time visiting my channel, thank you for stopping by. Please consider subscribing to my channel by clicking that subscribe button down at the bottom. And don't forget to click that little bell there so you can get notifications to when I post my new videos. We talk about a lot of things here at Reload Hawaii. Like tonight, we're going to be talking about two of the most popular CCW options out there, the Springfield XDS and the Glock 43. Let's see which one might be right for you. Thanks to Nevada Ammunitions for providing great prices on the ammo, and Josie at SICFab who made these stands. I'll leave the description on the bottom. He's doing some great stuff for the Burning Man. Got a huge metal display that's going out there. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape here. Here's what I'm talking about. You can go through that there, see what you like, see what you don't like. Let's get over to the actual review of the pistols. Okay, I'm going to work my way from the front of the pistol down to the handle. Let's have a look at the XDS front sight. It's fiber optic. I think this is the orange or red one that's in there. It comes with the green and yellow. I really like the way that looks. Also got 2 dots in the back, so you have a 3-dot sight system versus a 1-dot here on the Glock, and this ridiculous U rear sight. I hate this thing, but you know what? It's what comes with it. I'm probably not going to end up changing it. Not that big of a deal. I'll get used to it, but I just would rather have 2 dots back there. And of course, the Glock market is so big with customization that you can do that at any time. The slides are about the same thickness as you can see here. The XDS does have 2 safeties. A lot of people don't like this grip safety. I'm a 1911 guy, so I don't have a problem with this. It also has the safety that's in the trigger. The Glock has the one that is in the trigger as well. I'll tell you the one thing I am going to miss about the XDS, because I'm going to start carrying the Glock 43, is the ambidextrous mag release, because it's already in there. So you can release it here, right, by pressing with your thumb, or on this side, it's already there. That is a wonderful thing to have versus having the Glock, which is not only a little bit smaller and a little bit harder to press, right, but you actually have to manually move it onto this side if you're left-handed, or if you want to have the ability to eject the magazine with your index finger. The last thing I wanted to go over are the grips. Now, this is probably one of the things that did it for me. This grip, after shooting it for a while, it's super aggressive. It does leave those, see, like those things in your hand. I didn't even hold on to it for that long. Look at that. Oh, it's so painful. Versus this nice kind of texture here. Some people might think it's a little bit slick, but if you Cerakote it, it's going to get a little bit more grip on there for you. But there you go. There's a quick look at both the Glock 43 and the Springfield XDS 3.3. Okay, let's go over the magazines. The 2 on the left are Glock magazines. They're made out of polymer. The XDS magazines are made out of metal. Let's have a look at these. So you got 7+1 on this smaller one with the XDS, and you have an 8+1 with the pinky extension on here. So you get more rounds here. Even though the Glock magazine here has a pinky extension, you still get a 6-rounder. So you're going to have to buy the aftermarket extension or magazines to get more round capacity. So in that sense, the XDS kind of has an advantage with round count, but you save a little bit of weight with the polymer mags. I'd suspect though, if you get the longer magazine, they weigh about the same. Overall weight, the Glock comes in at 1.1 pounds. Going to be lighter than the XDS at 1.6 pounds. That doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're carrying it around all day, it kind of is. Let's get into trigger pull weight. Glock says here 6.5. I think this next one's going to be 6, and the last one's going to be 6.5. Even though the book says 5.5, it's about 6.5 pounds. XDS, a little bit heavier, 7.5 pounds there. This one I think is 7.5, and the last one is 8 pounds. So you can feel it. You can definitely feel that 1 pound worth of difference on the triggers. Here's what the trigger is going to behave like on the Glock. Really squishy up front here, kind of grainy. Nice solid break though when you get there. Here's the reset. All right, let me do this 2 more times here so you can see. You can see it's a little bit squishy, a little bit grainy. Clack there. Let me get a reset. There you go. 1 to go. Okay, 1 more time. There is your wall. There's your break. And 1 more reset. And pull. Okay. Here's the XDS. No tension up front here. Very easy to pull. You know, when you hit there. Nice clean break. It's heavier though, you can definitely tell. Let me do this 2 more times. There's a reset. There we go. Just a little bit heavy though, a little bit heavier. You can tell though, and I could definitely tell when shooting it out to 25 yards, it was a little bit harder to pull keep accurate at 25 yards. Speaking of that though, let's see how I did at 7 yards. So here's the Glock at 7 yards. The groupings are very tight with the Glock, and pretty much you hold it over the target and you get what you asked for. XDS, had some trouble controlling it bottom left, even in that big one in the center. That trigger pull was just killing me. You know, after shooting a trigger that's a pound lighter, very different. So there's the Glock there at 25 yards. And here is the XDS at 25 yards, opened up pretty big. Well guys, it's gonna be up to you to decide which one you're gonna like. I'm switching from the XDS over to the Glock. I feel that the trigger is a lot lighter. It feels better in my hand, and all the things that I don't like about Glock are miniaturized, like the grip angle and even the trigger. Guys, if you found this review useful, please like it, share it as much as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And as always, I'll catch you guys later.